So in this video, we're going to go ahead and go over kind of like an update based off my previous video. If you haven't seen that, that video that I made as of about a week ago kind of went over on how GMB possibly ended up breaking up after Britney ended up reposting this video on TikTok, in which had to do with some sort of imagery, and people from there speculated that they broke up or that she left Garik, as she also deleted stuff on her Instagram profile. As you can see, it's just her. They do have their channel obviously still up and their TikTok videos of them together on their main account. But a lot of people have been kind of just assuming other stuff, in which I'll cover in this video, as far as other reasons on why they possibly could have broken up. And one of them has to do with supposedly Britney being with somebody else. Although this happened a long time ago, in which this occurred like 6 months. If you don't know, she does other sort of content rather than, TikTok videos or YouTube videos. And people noticed, obviously the hand in this video wasn't Garik's, in which, they ended up saying that she has cheated before or she made content with somebody else. But I'm not saying that this is true. I'm just kind of covering what's been going around based off like rumors or what people have been saying. So I can't show you the full picture, but as you can see, this is Britney. You can see her hair color, and then you could also see it's another man holding her behind her hair, in which it's like in a ponytail, right? So you can see that's obviously not Garik, in which she posted this on her page, in which from here people said that she's probably cheated before, and which has led him to possibly cheating. But that's just one of the rumors in which I kind of wanted to touch as far as that goes. So they ended up making this recent video, and it had to do with them like eating hot wings, and it kind of just surfaced as far as what's going on right now. And it goes over by saying GNB talk about breaking up during their most recent video. And this is a TikTok video clip kind of just showing on, this is probably the reason why, but no one obviously knows the reason. But in this video clip, before I show you, it kind of just goes over on how they could have broken up many times ago. As you know, he ended up proposing to her already. They already live in a house. They kind of built everything together, but they have talked about breaking up, or that situation has almost occurred. And it seems like this time it was probably the final straw. So just going to go ahead and show you this clip that has also kind of been around TikTok. So here's that, and let me know what you think.
Have you guys got close to breaking up for good?
Yep, many times.
Too many to count.
Before we even started social media, so like imagine if we were to break up, GMB would not exist.
So those are two of the kind of rumors in which are going around, as you see off that video. The first one was with Britney supposedly being with somebody else already in the past. And then also kind of like them already talking about breaking up, in which this could have just been the final straw. And then the other one has to do with them supposedly, getting arrested, which obviously it's not true. But the only reason why I'm mentioning this is because there was a TikTok video on this in which got millions and millions of views, in which kind of just speculated with them getting arrested or, supposedly dealing with something with the law, which this is all public info, as there would have been like kind of more information on this as far as them, obviously being sent to jail, right? So that's not true, but that's just another rumor based off a lot of comments in which were on my recent video. And the reason why this was a rumor was because there was a TikTok video of someone who made kind of just like an explanation on why they supposedly broke up, or why, they're not posting on social media. So that's completely not true. But yeah, let me know what you think about this. Obviously a lot of people think that the reason they're doing this is because they ended up getting canceled about a couple weeks ago, in which this had to do with political issues as far as who they were going for or who they were representing, as they were very clear on who they ended up, picking for the president, let's say. So that's another reason on why they ended up doing this, was to kind of steer away from what's kind of going on of them getting canceled, because this is what they do for a full-time living, as far as posting YouTube videos, and then also posting their whole life and what they're doing. And they don't want to end that based off, you know, a political reason on what they think about in the world. So yeah, at this point, that's going to be the end of the video. Comment down below, what do you think about this overall situation? If you are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and turn on post notifications so you don't miss out on anything in which I post as far as an update video for this. But comment down below, what do you think this is based off, whether it's Britney supposedly being with someone else, as I showed that in the beginning of the video, or them just meeting on the last straw, in which you saw that video clip of them talking about being broken up many times, or if this has to do with something of them being arrested, in which I highly doubt that, or if this just has to do with, you know, kind of like them being canceled and trying to distract everyone from the fact on what they kind of, I guess, said on social media a couple weeks ago. So that's going to be it for the video. I'm probably going to show you some podcast clips based off something in which they've talked about recently. So subscribe and turn on post notifications, and I'll see you in the next video.
I feel like my main thing was, honestly, there's been a lot that me and Garik have like gone through in our lives, and still till this day we continue growing as a couple. I would be lying if I said that till this day we don't get in arguments, which we do. Yeah, we for sure do.
That's every couple.
We argue about the smallest things, and honestly, it's normal. It is. I think the main thing was the fact that him proposing really showed me like how much he really loves me. I was like, wow, this is really happening. Like, this person really wants to marry me through all of this shit. I'm not perfect.
That's true.
And I've preached this so many times. I'm not perfect. And before you judge me, make sure you're perfect. Make sure you're peach perfect before you judge me. I was like, the fact that he wants to marry me from all the attitude, everything.
It feels nice, because like sometimes I feel like I'm a piece of shit.
Yeah.
And then for you to still want to marry me, like, no, yeah.
My wedding's coming up next, and I just have so much on my plate already that I was like, if I sit here and I plan everything, there's going to be so much on my plate. So seeing you, I remember seeing you, and you were like, I have to go here. I have to go here. And it made me stressed out. I was like, oh my gosh, am I going to have to do this?
Brittany, girl, I'm telling you right now, you got the money to do it. Get every coordinator in the state of California and get them up to be at your wedding. You can do it. You can make it be as peaceful as you can, because just imagine, like, I was so stress free the night before because the coordinator was like, you don't gotta worry about shit. Like, I got everything ready for you. Like, you just gotta show up.
Right.
Once I showed up, I was like, wait, why isn't this like playing at this time, or why is this like this, or why is like that? And it's like, bro, you're late. Like, we're trying to figure it out. Or it was like, oh, like they're running late, or this or that, like whatever, you know. So it was just like, damn. But like, I loved it.